Okay. Are we live? Yes. It says we are. Okay. YouTube just wanted to be dumb, and OBS forgot what my damn stream key was, so I had to go fetch that. So yeah, fun times. Fun times in the life of a YouTuber. But we are back with more Motorcycle Club. And all things aside, this mod actually got pretty interesting last time. Like, there was some stuff that made me just go, why didn't this come up, like, so long before now? Like, the fact that the Dokis realized how absurd this idea was. Yeah, see, even Monty's looking at me like, bruh. Why is this only coming up now? Like, it's so absurd that we went, as long as we did, while just completely ignoring the fact that it's like, the Dokis don't know shit about how to drive a motorcycle. They don't even have their licenses and shit. So it's like, how is this even happening? How can we expect that they just know how to ride a bike? And the mod just is like, we're not going to answer that question. And I'm like, okay, I see you. Mod's just going to do its thing, and, we're not going to acknowledge it. But then it's like, no, it's like, oh, right, we remember logic is a thing now. And it's like, but why? You already committed to them, like, just going along with it and just running with it. So, like, why? Oh, but then, there's all the other stuff that happened. We had a visit from Hikari in the club one day. We found out there's more drama brewing between the Reaper gang and our boy. One of the guys brought us our dad's shotgun, like that was a thing. And we also went and burned Sayori's noose. So yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, crazy stuff happened last time. I just want to see what's in store for us this time. And of course, Discord embeds just are not going to put the right thumbnail in because Discord embeds are dumb. So how are you guys doing tonight? There's also been a lot of crazy news just in general this week. Like, couple of things that we were discussing in the video sharing channel on the server. Kung Fu Panda 4 is apparently a thing that exists now. That's apparently a thing that's happening. Which I'm like, there was demand for this? People wanted this? It's like that was like out of left field. That was an out of left field moment. Then there was the thing that I think Oreo sent, I believe. A quartering piece where he is saying that Twitch has just lost their goddamn mind more so than they already have. Like, I don't even know if I want to talk about that on stream here. Like, I legitimately don't even know if I want to talk about it on stream. Like, if you want to see what we're talking about, just join the server and go to the video sharing channel, and you can read what we were talking about, because it is nuts what Twitch is doing. Like, it is actually absurd what they are doing. Then there's the Scarlet and Violet DLC dropping. I just finished downloading it before stream, and if we get done early, then I think I'm just gonna hop on that for a bit and start checking it out. Because that's what I'm going to be doing over most of the weekend. Just playing the DLC. Burnout, no one will give you head pats. There you go. What else? I just wish Discord embeds would actually work. God damn it, I said no. Go away, embed. Watching Cali karaoke. Hey, Prudent, hey. I agree. Like, seriously, I wish Discord embeds would just work. Because it's like YouTube can display the right thumbnail, why can't you? Half the time. It's so dumb. Then there was the night shift I did. And I'm getting ready for another one tomorrow. So I'm probably going to be going a bit longer than I normally would, if there's enough to keep going throughout the night. Or if we get done at about the usual time, I guess I'm just going to hop on Scarlet and Violet for a couple hours. Because, yeah, I've been waiting for this DLC for a while. And honestly, I just hope the, like, Iron Crown for, like, Paradox Cobalion happens soon. Because I want to complete the set. I want to complete the set, dude. You know, like, we already have Iron Leaves and, what is it? Walking Wake. I want to get Iron Crown and then whatever like Paradox Terrakion is. But what did you gift me? You gift me our art stuffs. How cute. Oh, that is made. Shout out to the artist here. Shout outs. Are you like Vampire Cat? I'm not sure I want to find out. Lolly. Already, damn, it is already 5:35. Oh, hey, Brad. Yeah, we're just about to get started here, actually. It's just talking about all of the news that was coming out of today. Oh, that's the other thing that happened earlier this week. E3 is dead. Like E3 is just full on dead. That caught me by surprise. Cause it's like, wow. It's it's actually over after like 25 years. Yeah, that's just the menu art. It's black. It's like black and white. That's just because of the menu art, dude. It doesn't actually look like that in game. Honestly, the big thing I'm hoping for tonight is that I didn't pull a secret pain with this mod, like I did with Chapter 1. Because I'm gonna be so fucking mad at myself if I pull the secret pain again with this mod twice in a row. Like, that will just be the biggest disappointment. You know, it's like, things actually got pretty interesting last time. It's like, oh damn, we're actually like going somewhere finally. Like, gets into its first real groove. Is there a Chapter 3? Not to my knowledge, no. This is the last motorcycle club related thing I could find on the developer's Reddit page. So this is what I went with for Chapter 2. Although I could have just played this release from the beginning, since it has Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. I don't even know if Chapter 3 is in the works. It's about a year old. This release is about a year old, a little over a year. And yeah, this was the most recent release I could find. That's another thing that happened. I found quite a few... I actually found quite a few bookmarks for some other mods to look at. And there's a lot of them. There's one called Downpour, which I remember seeing a Reddit post about a little while back. It's the one where, like, the world is just stuck in, like, a constant state of, like, rain. Like, there's just a constant downpour. That's why it's called Downpour. And then there's one I actually saw, like, a teaser post for, like, a month ago called Let This Dream Be Forever, which looks pretty interesting. And then there's this mod called Heartstruck Chapter 1. And then recently I also saw a release for a Chapter 2 demo for a mod I looked at but never finished a couple months back, The Rising Knight. There's a Chapter 2 demo for that now, so a lot of stuff I need to catch up on. It is next to impossible to keep up with all of the mods. What else? One more announcement. I guess one last announcement is that in the Blue Seas server, they finally revealed, like, what their next project is that they've been working on, and surprise, surprise, they're doing a little Christmas mini-mod. So, that's what I'm going to be doing, since it's supposed to be releasing on Christmas Eve. So I guess you know what I'm doing then. And of course, getting ready for Christmas with this one here. Anywho, let's get back into it. Is this where... I think this is where we left off, yeah? Yeah, that's right. We did end off here. That's alright. I appreciate you sending it to me. I always love looking at art that people send me. Whether it be stuff that they made or just stuff they found that they think is interesting. Can you silence the sound effect of the transition to Moss at some point? Is there a sound effect for it? Because if there is a sound effect for it, I don't even hear it. Is that a thing? That's not something I even hear on my end. Okay, when I set that up, I didn't actually know that. Okay. Yeah, transition properties. Yeah, like, dude, when I previewed the transition, there wasn't any audio or anything. So, like, I didn't even know that was a thing that was happening. could just put it in a video editor and separate the audio from the video. I think that's what I'm gonna do after tonight's stream. Just put those clips back into Clipchamp and just mute the audio on them. Because, like I said, I didn't even know there was audio playing whenever I would activate the transition. Oh, more art from Burnout. We'll look at that later. So yeah, I appreciate you pointing that out. I did not know that was happening. Because there's no option to, like, mute the audio on the transition, at least not that I can find. So, good to know. Good to know. Okay, so it's the day after Ironclad dropped by and gave us our dad's shotgun. No, actually, I did not know. So, yeah, I guess I would just try to restrain myself with use of the Monicam. Afternoon classes come and go, and the day is over before I know it. I find it strange that we're in the school here and this music is playing. Like, I don't know why this music is still playing. It is weird since exams are 2 weeks away and schoolwork has stepped up a gear. Ironclad just gives me Civilization 6 vibes. I'm not too worried. With Monika allowing us to study in the club, I should be able to get by. It's Ironclad's case that worries me. Just a little. Hey, what's up, Natsuki? Welcome back. I was only promoted to enforcer about the same time when I left. Does that mean he has more eyes on himself? Presumably. With the nature of each member in the committee and how long they've been together, can they even be convinced? I just hope this case gets us somewhere, or we're royally fucked. For now, though, I swing open the clubroom door. About time? Well, hello to you, too. Just sit down so we can get on with this thing. Now we have normal music. Also, what's up, Omega? How are ya? A certain cookie monster is getting impatient. I have never heard somebody refer to Natsuki as Cookie Monster. I'm not a monster! You're an incredibly adorable one. That's what you are. An incredibly adorable Cookie Monster. Like Kirby, really. This is great. Even with exams on the line, it's the same dynamic. Good, but coughing? Ugh. Seems like everybody's coming down with that stomach bug recently. I had it last week. Sounds like my sister has it this week because she hasn't been feeling too well the last couple days. So I'm sorry to hear that, Omega. Are you excited for the second half of the Scarlet and Violet expansion? Just dropped today. Had your cough in October. Well, I'm glad you got better. It's one of those things that just comes and goes. I'm sure you'll feel better soon. But yeah, here's to hoping for a speedy recovery for you, Omega. The girls have formed a large table from the desks. Yep, looks like we're turning this into a study session. You're already playing it? Nice. Don't tell me too much. By the way, I posted earlier in the server, I've been looking for somebody to join for like that Dialga raid on Scarlet. Because I have Palkia already. I've got him on that can solo it if you need help getting it, if you haven't gotten it already. That's my problem. I don't want to get the other version unless I can find it for like really cheap. And I don't have like anybody I know that has the other version. So like there's a lot of stuff I just can't get because it's in the other version. It's a little bit upsetting sometimes, not gonna lie. I appreciate that, Omega. The girls are from the large table from the desks. Everyone is sat down, papers and notes all over hell. I quickly take my seat. I don't even know what you mean by that. Papers and notes all over the damn place? Yeah. For a study session, I'd expect that. Hello, Ben. I hope the pre-exam strain isn't getting you too much. It's not. It's not much I can do except just get on with it. It is what it is. Got that right. I start taking out my class notes. So, social studies, right? Correct. Well, world history. We'll cover the other one tomorrow. I filter my notes for world history, putting everything else back in my bag. Okay, everyone. Since we're all here, let's begin. What topic should we look at first? How about World War I? All I can say is it's good. Well, that's good. Yep, I heard there's a lot more like battle-specific stuff, which has me excited, because I wanted a post-game battle facility. Not, not something like the Academy Ace tournament where I can read battle trainers and still level and stuff. No, like a proper like battle tower like facility. That's what I want. I want something that's gonna make me get into team building in that game. Besides just sprucing up my in-game team, which I already did for the previous part of the expansion. I'm actually struggling a lot in history. I was never interested in stuff that happened long before we were even here. You know what they say about that, Natsuki? You know what they say. Well, it's easy to write it all off like that, but there's value in learning from the past. Yeah, you know what they say, Monika. Those who do not heed the lessons of history are doomed to repeat the same mistakes. Whatever variation you want to go with. Those who do not learn from the mistakes of the past are doomed to repeat them. There's so many variations you can go with. It's crazy. Oh, they got I think I saw that actually, that they brought Flygon back. I think that's awesome. I'll have to see if Flygon got any buffs or like new moves and stuff, because I like Flygon. I actually planned on putting one on my Sword and Shield Battle Tower team when I decide to have another go at it. Yep, thank you, Yuri. Those who do not remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Doomed to repeat it, but again, whatever variation you want to use. Very insightful, Yuri. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, let's start by going over the events that led up to the war itself. Sayori is focusing. Focusing. Everyone falls silent. I should know this. It was one of the classes I didn't actually fall asleep in. Come on, brain, don't fail me now. Wasn't it because someone called Archduke shot an ostrich? No, it's because an Archduke of a nation that I forget the name of got shot, got assassinated, and that started the war, basically. Because he was hungry. How do you make my life easier? Natsuki fails to hide her snort of laughter. Yeah, Natsuki, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure that is not right. I'm pretty sure that is not what happened. That was close. I think you mean when the Austro-Hungary Archduke was shot, Sayori. Oh! Oh yeah, I know what you mean, Brad. I know that feeling. Could have sworn an ostrich was brought up in class one time. Maybe somebody said that as a joke, or maybe you're just mixing things up. Oh! Yeah, we're going over World War I history right now. And Natsuki, oh, wow. Maybe because you were hungry?
way! I wouldn't eat an ostrich!
If you cooked it.
The Archduke. Franz Ferdinand, correct?
Yep.
That you are, but that wasn't the only thing. Well, what about before his assassination?
Yep, Napoleonic tactics became outdated. Machine guns, tanks, yep, airplanes, all that good stuff.
Oh, I know about that, says the one who thought an ugly flightless bird caused a 4-year armed conflict.
Hey, she's speaking the truth here, Sayori. She's spitting straight facts.
Poke. Ow! Let's just hear her out, okay?
Yeah, you might be surprised. This goes on for some time.
So it wasn't entirely the assassination. Germany invading Belgium, which was under a vow of protection from Britain, also helped spark the start of the war.
Sarah proceeded to recite her notes over the next 10 minutes. She talked about the Holy Alliance, the German Empire, the works. Easily multiple paragraphs of each. However, I'm both too impressed and in shock to write anything down.
Incredible, Sayori! You made this seem so easy.
Excuse me.
I'm smart!
God damn it, we need that Homer voice clip. I am smart. I am smart. I am smart. SMRT. I mean SMART.
Oh, she's even doing that! It would have been perfect!
Oh, I love it. So you already started World War I.
Wait. You guys were taking notes on all that, right?
Doki Doki World War I. Austria declares war on Serbia, which causes Russia to declare war on Austria, which Germany comes to Austria's aid, which France comes to Russia's aid, and Britain defends Belgium. Yep, tangled web of alliances and other nations and shit getting involved. Yep, pandemonium. Eyes land on me. I don't have an excuse, so I stay quiet.
Crap.
Shit. Natsuki too?
Busted.
Sarah, you can pass up your notes to copy, right?
Mm-hmm. You can read her handwriting?
Natsuki, have you seen my handwriting? It is pure chicken scratch. Come on. I know how to read shit handwriting. Kinda. What? You're saying you can't?
It's all rushed and messy. You can barely make out half of it.
Managed with Yuri's poem just fine.
Oh, shut up. Okay, moving along. What about the aftermath of the war? Well, the war formally ended with the Treaty of Versailles in 1918.
Correct.
While this was a peace treaty, it also stated Germany had to pay reparations for damages caused during the war. At the same time, the Weimar Republic was formed since their Kaiser abdicated the crown. Then you have the occupation of the Rhineland and the Ruhr, hyperinflation, the Great Depression, but I don't remember a whole lot in that area. You mean you don't want to ramble on about the topic?
This is the one time we would appreciate that, Yuri. Come on.
Monika, it's alright. You don't have to talk if you don't want to, Yuri. But it's great that you've got most of the subject, most of the important events on either side of the main subject. It's a good start, especially when we're bringing everything together.
You know, I didn't study World War I quite as much as World War II when I was in school, so... I'm glad you're here to fill us in on these things, Brad. It's very interesting to read about. Yeah, it really did change the world.
Now, how about we all update our notes so we're on the same page? Seriously? What?
Doing what?
Oh! Oh, come on. That one was an accident. I mean, can you blame me for wanting to lighten the mood?
Not really. World War I was all kinds of messed up for everyone involved. Sure was. Attack of the Dead Men. Enough said.
What's that? August 6th. August 6th, 1915. Oswick Fortress. The Russians managing to break the German morale and force them to retreat so quickly. It was gruesome, but impressive.
How and why do you know that? Because this is the kind of thing you are expected to know. This is the kind of thing I would expect Yuri to know.
It was mentioned in a horror book once.
Of course. Chinese dynasty also had a civil war which dragged on to World War II. Kind of crazy. Figures.
Anyway, what else are we struggling on?
Okay, I'm back. Also, welcome to stream, DeWalt. How are you doing? World War I was the last war to have large battleship formations. Rest of club goes by slowly but smoothly. Our notes on World War I are all on the same level and move on to other topics. Everyone's weak points are all over the map. Napoleon, Roman Empire, British Empire, dynasties of China. So many topics and events from history. Adding something to your Christmas mod? Nice. Looking forward to that Christmas mod, by the way. Moss, I know there's a sub-mod update available. It's the one that's broken. Like, seriously, it has been broken for months, and every time I try to update it, it just breaks everything, and it rolls back. Yeah, it depends on what the family's doing for Christmas Eve this year. Because I see it's coming out on Christmas Eve. Yeah, problem is I work Christmas Eve. We're open till like 4 o'clock that day, so I'm gonna do that and then do whatever we're doing for Christmas Eve. If I can't do it on Christmas Eve, I'm gonna do it Christmas Day. I can promise you that. Yeah. I will. And Omega, I get you. I hear what you're saying. It's rare for me to get sick as well, so every time it happens, it's like, damn. Yeah, now we're just counting up in World War numbers. Let's just hope we don't have a World War III, okay? Like, let's slow down here. Let's just hope we don't have a World War III right now. Like, we're talking about 7? Nah, I don't want there to be that many. I don't think anybody does. So many topics and events from history. Seems impossible at first. Yet here we are, the Literature Club, helping each other to make it all click. I really think Dad would be proud of me right now. It's funny you mentioned that, because they mentioned the attack of the dead men just a few lines ago. After finishing our third page of notes, Sayori stretches, letting out a long yawn.
How long have we been going? According to my watch, almost an hour.
Almost about an hour? Redundant, much redundant? Wait, what kind of attack, Zach? What kind of attack are we talking about? Elaborate. Kowalski, analysis.
Oh, wow. Really?
It's like when I got through like 66% of my list at work today and realizing, shit, I've still got like over half my shift left. Cancel attack? Oh. What the hell did Canemonger do that could be considered cancelable?
I think I need a break. My head's swimming. Yeah, I'm beat too.
Yeah, get up and stretch for 5 minutes. Take 5.
Natsuki, can I have a cookie now? I don't know. Don't be a meanie. Oh, alright.
Natsuki takes a cookie out of her bag and begins unwrapping the plastic.
Yes! Here you go.
Unexpectedly, Natsuki only gives her half. You forfeited the other half by poking me, by the way.
Oh. Whoopsie doopsie.
It was hardly an accident, Sayori. We all saw it.
I know.
Why is Sayori's head swimming? Because they've been studying for an hour, and her head is dizzy. So, Zach, you're saying Canemonger said something stupid while drunk?
Yeah, I mean, the man was drunk. That says enough.
Like, of course you're gonna say some stupid shit while you're drunk. That's the nature of being drunk. Like, you're gonna wake up and not remember that you said some stupid shit. So I guess it depends on what the hell he even said. Either way, I don't really follow that stuff. Unless it's like actually something really serious. Like the completionist stuff that was going down a few weeks ago. I'm finally getting caught up on that. What the hell that was about.
Thanks, Natsuki. You're welcome. I suppose this would be a good time to end it. Is everyone more confident about this now?
Everyone nods.
Awesome! That means it's working! Tomorrow will be Japanese history, so make sure to have your notes on that. I'll find some old exam papers to practice on and bring them with me as well.
Yeah, dude, I don't even follow what he does. Uh-huh. That's the beauty of the internet.
Other than that, that's pretty much it. See you tomorrow.
Today's been very productive. My world history notes are flush with detail now. Everyone proceeds to gather up their things. I do the same and put my notes away. And just like that, we're at home. The next day, after getting up early to get ready for school, my phone goes off. Oh, wow. Really? Just like that, it's a new day. No, like, fade to black or, you know, anything like that. Just... it's like we get one line of saying like we're putting our stuff away, and then we just get crossfade to our room, to our kitchen, and it's like boom, new day. Wow. Yeah. Okay. That is modding, ladies and gentlemen. That is modding for you. You think what got tired? Oh, do you mean the developer? Like, this is the point in the mod where the dev just got bored? I don't know about that, since, like, this is an actual, like, patch for the Chapter 2 release that adds some stuff to, like, Sayori and Monika's routes. So, yeah. That was certainly a modding moment of all time. Monika is not amused. Monika is not impressed. The next day, after getting up early to get ready for school, my phone goes off. Hello? Hey, me again. What's up, Ironclad? Heard last night went down smooth. Good work. What do you mean, last night? Yeah. Enjoy the payday. I did this for the case, not the money. Right. Wait. Did something happen off screen? Something happened off screen, didn't it? God damn it! Show, don't tell, people! What the fuck happened off screen? Did he do something for the Reapers to try to continue to build a case against them or something? Bro, Mod, what are you doing? Anyway, the contact was true to his word. I got something. Okay, shoot. He's mentioning a lockup on the outskirts that isn't on any records. I cross-referenced with the treasurer logs for the club to check. Payments have been going out for warehouse rent and coming in from stock sold on. Yeah, Brad was saying the transition has been is actually kind of loud, so I'm gonna adjust that after stream tonight, because this is the first time since I've implemented it that somebody's pointed that out to me. Like, I didn't even know that was going on. When I previewed it, I'm like, I don't hear any audio at all, so I just thought there wasn't any. And like, it was just playing the video file. With, just no audio. So, yeah. Learning something new every day. I cross-referenced with the treasurer logs for the club to check. Payments have been going out for warehouse rent and coming in from stock sold on. The numbers don't add up. I think this one lockup is our culprit. Right. I did learn about these before leaving. It's where the Reapers store contraband until their masters find a buyer. Usually stuff would come and go on a regular basis, but I never got to see it go down myself. What's with this one in particular? Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Like I said, the numbers don't add up. Yeah, I heard you the first time, Zach. Mason's had stuff delivered, but it's just been sitting there. It's never been sold. What's the stock? Weapons. We don't gun run for the Mafia often, so this smells off. So what? Want me to cause an accident? No. Just give me some documents. Stock manifest, dates of delivery, names, contacts, anything. Anything stands out, it can be used for the case. Unfortunately, I'm on enforcer duty for a run tonight. Some deal with another Mafia client we're overseeing at the docks. That also means the lockup won't be guarded. Tonight is your best chance. Just don't burn the place down. It's not just our asses, it could even be your girlfriend's too. Okay, wait, what? Come on, kid. You like her, right? I mean, yeah, but shit, I gotta get going. You know what you have to do. Whatever you find, keep hold of them. Swing by on Sunday to collect. It's alright if you're not active right now. You don't have to be active in chat just to watch the stream. If you just want to watch, you just want to watch. I see you. We've been doing Natsuki route. Gathering my stuff, I leave the house to join Sayori and head to school. Freaking ironclad. Again, what job did we do last night? Like, what the hell did we do? At the end of the school day, I'm back in the club for another study session. As Monika said, we're on to Japanese history. The subject that... Okay, everyone, let's begin. Much like yesterday, there's a lot to cover in Japanese history. As a start, how about we go over the Edo period? Edo period. Started in 1600. This came with strict rules from the government at the time. The Tokugawa shogunate. Namely, a strict class system in society and isolating Japan from other countries. Yeah, they were very isolationist. Well, except the Dutch traders. Right, but it was only one area. Where? Dejima! Also, thanks to the Dutch traders, we know about that stuff. What stuff? A whole lot of awesome sciences. Wait, really? Yeah! They ended up selling books on astronomy, chemistry, geography. Oh, well, hooray for the Dutch, I guess. Despite closing the country, things improved for the people. Education, roads, business. Sorry, Monika and Yuri go back and forth on the subject, bringing up key events and taking notes where needed. I swear, I can feel my brain dissolving. I can't keep up with this. Feel a nudge in my arm. You good? Yeah, of course. You don't look it. I'm struggling to wrap my head around this too. Don't worry about me. Okay. Brain has just been on autopilot for the last 15 minutes. I have no idea how I'm still awake. In that time, the girls go through a detailed discussion of Japan's history. Edo, Meiji, Showa. Much like when I'm in class, it's all a painful blur. Monika looks my way. Alrighty, Omega, you have yourself a good one. Enjoy the Scarlet and Violet DLC. Is there any part of the subject you're stuck on, Ben? Yeah, all of it. Not your favorite, huh? You could say that. That or math. Don't worry, you can borrow our notes. Even I admit, it's a lot to remember for the subject. Anything you do remember? There is one, yeah. The Satsuma Rebellion? Satsuma? Like the orange? No, Sayori. I think you mean the Cyan War. Seinen?
Sign on? Seanan? Honestly, I could go either way on that one.
There's another name for it. I mean, we call World War I the Great War, but forget it.
Here, I wrote up some practice questions last night. Monika sorts through her papers and passes one to me. Here, give them a try.
She then goes to helping out Natsuki. Looking at this sheet, the questions involve putting events in chronological order. Okay.
Know that Shiroyama was the final stand.
Excuse me. I think it's the garlic bread I ate before stream. Ugh. The Imperial Army against 500 samurai, or something like that. Heard it in a song once. What about the others? Hey, Sayori?
Yeah?
What do you think? I point to her the questions with my pen. She's focusing.
Buy ingredients, help her bake cupcakes, and end up licking icing off her hands when you inevitably end up messing around?
What?
What? How did you know about... I mean...
About the question, Chucklehead. Oh.
Sorry. I think it was the siege at that one place.
Helpful.
Wait. I know the name. It's coming to me. Kumamoto Castle.
Oh, Yuri. Beat to the punch. Thank you, Yuri.
Hey, I would have got it eventually.
Too slow, Sayori.
Oh, I actually paid attention in this class.
Could have fooled me.
I really did. It's just a lot to remember.
I understand that. I really do.
Just want to make sure I'm right.
I'm sure you will be. You're a smart cookie.
Aww, is that because I'm sweet?
Yes, it is. You have a history test tomorrow, Zach? Alrighty. See ya. I heard that it came out. That you posted another one from Cerberus the other night. So I will do that. You have a good one, Zach.
Wait, no! Don't make me hungry! Interesting how Cookie stands out to her, but Spark doesn't. What? Yuri! Sorry.
Damn, girl!
You're not helping, Ben!
Hey, not my fault you think with your stomach.
Shut up! Alright, that's enough. Back to it!
Alright.
Meanie.
I quietly chuckled to myself and returned to the paper. Oh, good times. 10 minutes later. I passed the paper back to Monika for feedback. I made a decent attempt at the questions, but half my answers ended up being wrong. Well, shit. That ain't good. More shit for me to work on, I guess. Afterwards, the girls offered to help me with my notes on everything else. My headache starts to worsen. There is the names, and the detail all starts to sound the same. The pages have changed. It's too much information. Come on, dude. Just one more paragraph. Oh, fuck! No. I stop. Need a break. I get up from the table and run for the door. I endlessly dump myself onto the bench. Oh, my head is killing me. Dude needs some ibuprofen. In all the classes I've been in for this subject, this is worse than before. Hurts to think and it hurts to look around. This study makes the work. Ironclads lay it on me. Small potatoes. Go to this place, grab some paper, go back home. Simple. Read through everyone's notes while writing my own and listening to their comments. Oh, it's just too much. How do the girls manage? Painkillers? Should look for some in your house then. If you need them. For relaxing at home for a while, I head out after checking the address Ironclad sent me. So that was a very abrupt ending to that study session. That just came right the hell out of nowhere. The ride to the outskirts doesn't take long, and I arrive at the warehouse. Just as Ironclad said, the place looks deserted. I park down the alleyway and move to the door, wire and screwdriver in hand. The lock is a little stiff, but I managed to get it open in just a few minutes. In we go. Yeah, there's not a lot in the main room, just a couple of crates and barrels. Seeing a door off to the side, I pass through and head upstairs. Ah, this room. Yeah, I've been in here many times. Why is this place so fancy? Potted plants, sofas, coffee table, view of the city. Either this is all part of some cover, or Mason's losing his roots. Whatever the case, not my problem. Time to find those papers. I find a folder labeled logs. Hey, I know that folder. Assault rifles, 12-gauge shotguns, pistols, boxes of ammunition, combat knives, grenades. This is the stock manifest. Pocketing this. Transactions. Delivery dates, firms and companies, prices. Big amounts, too. No wonder Ironclad noticed the numbers weren't adding up. Thinking that. What? Wait. There's a small note amongst the pages. We're rifling through some. Has Natsuki beaten the motorcycle yet? Not in the way I think you would be expecting. So right now what we're doing is checking out a place related to the Reaper gang. And we're picking up some documents related to some stuff in a unmarked safe. And this was in the notes. This looks like a letter from Mason. Like an inner monologue of sorts. A letter. Yeah, so this is after Mason and his goons killed her dad. You can't find any more pics? That's okay. I'm sure you'll find more in time. Trust me. I know how these kinds of searching for fan art things go. So anyway, let's have a look at this. Hun, these last few months have had some complications. Working with these mafia boys has been profitable, but it's not been without setbacks. We had to take Reverend down. Hotshots didn't see him as necessary. Says he has no place in the chain of command. He and I were brothers, but I had to do it. Last source of concern, right? Wrong. This kid's gone missing. Sent some guys out to look for him, but we've been too occupied running from clients. Tried to keep the boy under my wing. Always looked up to his old man. A little too much from what I've heard and seen. At best, he just wants time to process his old man's death. At worst, he knows what we've done. What I've done. Once the work dries up, we'll be of no use to the Mafia anymore. At that point, it's anyone's guess what will happen. Our only concern right now are setting things straight with the kid. Sorting out. So he didn't finish that letter yet. It's all you have for right now. Like I said, I'm sure you'll find more. Just give it time. So yeah, Mason didn't finish this letter. Huh. Must not have finished it yet. I feel both angry and sick just looking at this. You had someone else put Dad in his grave, and you call him a wuss? This goes without saying, but fuck you, Mason. Much as I'd like to show this to Ironclad, this isn't substantial enough. It's just ramblings. Nothing incriminating or factual besides what Ironclad and I already know. Best to just leave it. I'll probably tear it up out of habit. Yo! Someone here? Fuck! I almost drop all the papers onto the floor. Is that you, Tom? Dan? Sorry, I just noticed the door was open. Something you guys need? Problem going on? Left the fucking door open! Way to go, Ben, you dipshit! I have no idea who that is, but I don't dare answer. If he knows it's me, he'll get away and I'm toast. I'm coming upstairs, if that's okay. Shit! Grabbing the papers and stuffing them into my jacket, I move over to hide beside the door. I can hear the steps of the guy coming upstairs. Think fast! He sees my face, he'll remember and tell the others, even if I knock him out here. I have to make sure he stays quiet. Can't risk getting ratted out now. Reach for my 45 and forgot the oil filter! Better be fast when this goes down. Taking a breath, wait for the door to open. I kick the door back in his face. Hello? Hearing him fall back into the hall, I follow and unload. Nope, there was no choice to be made there. I jump over the body and run. Down the stairs, out the door. Fucking go! I don't stop till I get back home. That was Wallace. In fact, I think if I recall, there was something interesting in the sprites for this mod. No, I'm thinking of a different mod that has Wallace at some point. I slump down to the floor, my back to the door. I killed someone. I fucking killed someone. Why did I leave the goddamn door open? Now I've left the fucking trail. Fuck! Fuck! Mason, you piece of shit, cock-sucking asshole! Can't come kill me yourself, so you're sending one of your fucking lemmings to do it for you, huh? Why am I even asking? That's all you do now. Damn it, just calm down. Panicking won't help. Guy had it coming. It's him or me. That I didn't hear much while leaving. Might be okay. Might be. Something tells me you were decidedly not. I relax in my room for a while until close to 8 p.m. I'm calmer, but not entirely. Could use something else. I head to the kitchen with my social studies notes when I hear my phone go off. Fade to black. So we don't hear any of that conversation. We just go to the next morning as if nothing happened. Yeah, we're totally just gonna gloss over all of that. Totally. The hangover is minor at best, as I'm able to get up with enough time for breakfast. Well, would if there was enough food in the house for it. Surprised I lasted this long on just this much. I really do ration stuff too much. It's no big deal. I can head to the store after club to restock. Hello? The fuck have you done? Oh, right. Listen. What were you thinking, kid? Warehouse almost put under investigation. Several people heard gunshots. I'd say I think fuck the mafia stepped in. This place wasn't meant to be on their radar. That and we got a body. Wasn't expecting to almost get jumped, alright? He was a prospect. Son of a friend of Mason's. So? So your first impulse was to gun him down? Hey, I didn't want to risk him seeing my face and ratting me out. Besides, he was a prospect. I didn't know you gave a shit. I give a shit because this is going to send shockwaves and put the case at risk. If this gets traced back to you, or me, or any of your friends, heads will roll. You ever consider that before you pulled the trigger, hot shot? You didn't have a fucking choice, Joe. I wasn't letting him get away. Case means jack shit if I'm caught. You know that. This proves how much of a coward Mason really is. If that's what you want to believe, buddy. Couldn't come after me himself, so he uses civvies and prospects as shields. Fuck him and his circle jerk of lemmings. Alright! Alright. I guess you did what you had to do. But having a body of one of ours throws a wrench into the works. This is just one hell of a mess to clean up. His family and the club are in mourning. It's going to be a wake for the kid on Friday. In the meantime, no job or errand for tonight. Best lie low and stay out of downtown for a while. I was planning on that. Alright, DeWalt, you have yourself a nice night. Best of luck with the Christmas mod you're working on. Good. You found anything while you were at the place itself? Yeah. Some docs on the stock and transactions. Saw the numbers and costs. You were right. There was some unfinished letter Mason was writing too, but don't worry. The other stuff's good enough. At least you got out with those before all this shit hit the fan. I'm gonna get going. Keep what you found safe until Sunday. I'll swing by to collect. Just don't go and kill another poor bastard. Shit's only gonna get worse. Yeah, I know. I'll catch you later, man. Yeah. No, what am I getting pinged about? Well, some gifts. Yeah, I've seen these before. And that second one, yeah, that is just dark. No, that's all good. God damn it. Knew this would send shockwaves. I really should try to calm down. Can't afford more problems. Crap, I'm gonna be late. Grab an energy bar from the cupboard and head out the door. School is quiet. Classes come and go. Then it's the usual meeting. Monika makes her catchphrase and everyone gets out their notes. Today, English. Yeah, I saw. Contrary to popular belief, this kind of thing is still pretty hard for me. Been having to translate from Japanese to English and back to Japanese for over a decade. It's enough to give a guy whiplash.
Well, this is coincidental. Coincidental?
Yuri stares at me and the others follow her gaze. What?
Your native language is English, is it not? Yeah, right? You said you were from the States. I'd rather ask you about this stuff than my teacher.
Hey, come on. Just because I natively speak English doesn't mean I'm your guy. I'm like the opposite of a dictionary.
Don't sell yourself short. You knew a lot more than me when we first met. You even helped me get better at it.
Yeah. Your English is probably better than my Japanese anyway.
I don't know. You managed to talk with us just fine.
I mean, yeah. Some things still get lost in translation, though.
I bet. I still think you could help us out, though.
I'll do what I can. Turns out my previous comment meant checking everyone's work. Yes. That is how study sessions work, in case you're new here. Monika offered to help out everyone else with the more common issues while I worked one-on-one. First to approach was Yuri.
Ben?
Hey. So what's troubling you? Excuse me.
Some of your native sayings don't make sense to me.
How do you mean?
The context, I suppose. I actually have a list here.
She slides a piece of paper over to me, jotted with English idioms. I've heard stories from Sayori whenever she had assignments from her class in the past. We often have to write full paragraphs in English, usually with questions. Apparently you get more credit for using idioms and sayings correctly. It's not necessary, but it shows that you know your stuff. I don't know, so I never used them much.
For instance, this one. By the skin of their teeth?
Yeah?
Teeth don't have skin.
Again, it's a saying. That's not the point. It's figurative. Some kook just wrote it down one day and the saying happened to stick. Yeah, that's how a lot of sayings work, in case you haven't realized. Some old kook just wrote it down one day and the saying happened to stick. It means by a very narrow margin. You know, like saying my hockey team won by the skin of their teeth tonight. That's an example of that. And no, that's not actually true. They didn't even play today. They play tomorrow. I think Dad said it was from the Bible. That doesn't matter. There's no literal sense to them. The skin of their teeth just means you succeed at something, but just barely.
I see.
Yeah, it means, you know, by a narrow margin. Yeah, or saying, like, you know, I beat my personal best by the skin of my teeth. That's another way of saying it. She writes down the meaning on her paper. You're obviously just confused. What else have you got? I'll give you the summary.
Pot calling the kettle black?
That one I've never heard before. That's to do with hypocrisy.
Cat got your tongue?
Yep, the birds and the bees. Or otherwise known as the talk. It's when someone's being quiet and you want them to speak. Yuri's confused. Yuri's like, God damn it, your language doesn't make any sense.
Thick as thieves?
For describing people who are good friends and share secrets.
Cold turkey?
When you give up outright on a habit or addiction. Yeah, I've never heard that one before.
You alright? Yes, everything's fine.
Any more you want me to help with?
I'll ask Monika about the rest.
Was it something I said? I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, you haven't. I just need to ask her some literature-related stuff as well. She's just more experienced in this field. This is nothing against you.
Yeah, of course. No hard feelings.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for what you've provided today, though, Ben.
Yeah, no problem. Yuri then gets Monika's attention at her next free moment. I'm glad that I'm being useful after my headache and the resulting outburst yesterday. Yeah. It's gotta be nice.
Head pat.
A few minutes later, Natsuki's next in line.
Hey,
what's up?
so...
She points to something in her notes. Read and lead.
Apparently these two words rhyme, but don't, despite having the same spelling.
Yep, depends on what context it's in, because there is past tense, which is like, you know, I read this book, Then there's, present tense, which is like, then there's like, oh, how do I want to phrase this? Then there's like, oh, you should, or, like, oh, present tense, like, oh, you should read that book. And I think you can also use it in, I don't know what I'm saying. English was school was a long time ago. But yeah, that's another one that a lot of people actually mistake. Like, when a lot of people that I have seen in mods, mean to use, like somebody led me there, as in, this led, they spell it as this. Lead as in like pencil lead. That's incorrect. But they sound exactly the same. And that's what makes English so goddamn confusing, is that you have words like this that sound exactly the fucking same, but are spelled differently depending on the context. That's what makes English so goddamn difficult.
This doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
Oh, don't tell me you don't know.
Pencils have graphite? Well, like mechanical pencil lead. You know what I'm saying, right? Hold on. I'm putting my thoughts together. It's no surprise I'd get asked about this. It's a classic problem. Quite a few students have struggled with certain parts of the language. Pronunciation, meanings of words, grammar, tenses. Everyone had an issue. Though I've only ever helped one other person. Which happens to be Sayori. Okay, so it's like this. First one can be said as lead, as in to guide, or lead for the past tense of leading, or lead, that one really heavy metal. It's all about what you refer to.
Right.
You tried reading this stuff out loud?
No.
Oh.
Why not? Just haven't, okay?
Fair enough.
Is the other one the same?
Kinda. Can be said as read, as in what you do with a book, or read, for the past tense of reading, or the color. Is this making sense?
Uh-huh. Seems you know your stuff. I guess you are useful.
Of course I know English. You came to me,
Look, you're lucky I'm even talking to you. This is strictly for studying, so don't think we're on good terms right now.
Don't have to tell me twice. Giving you space is for the best. Don't want to lose a limb. Kidding. If you're still mad, it's whatever. I'll wait. Are we done here?
Yeah, we're done. Thanks for the help, by the way.
No problem. I was gonna say, she's just staring at us. Menacingly! Natsuki then moves away, presumably to share her corrected notes. Even if I'm not learning much here, helping the others is its own reward. You got that right. Next to come clear up their notes is Monika.
Hey, Ben.
Monika? What could you possibly be struggling with?
Well, sometimes I can't find a specific word. Like, surely there's different words for the same concept.
What, like synonyms?
Mm-hmm.
Surely you have those in Japanese.
Yes, but they don't translate very well.
Not sure I understand. Example.
Example. Sumimazen, gomen, seisen. Mushiwake nai. You have to use different ones depending on who you're talking to. Friends, family, people above and below you at work, and so on. Yet, these all just translate to sorry. It feels a little backwards.
Right. Okay, I get you. Now that you mentioned it, Sarah came up to me for help on this a couple of times. Then again, I often get corrected when I literally translate stuff instead of looking up the proper terms. It's something I'm trying to improve on. People just get confused otherwise. Our words for sorry kind of vary a bit as well. My mistake, my apologies, I apologize, excuse me. Some are more formal than others.
So it's a similar naming convention?
Sometimes it is, sometimes not. Anyway, what else has you confused? Everything!
Let me think. Walk. I mean, we have Oruku and Ayumu for talking about the verb. Then we have Sanpo, Hoko, and Shoyo for nouns.
I'm getting flashbacks to the park from this. Well, you got stroll, hike, trek, march.
March? Isn't that also a month?
It is. It can be both verbs and nouns. We are just rambling about random nouns and verbs now.
One moment.
She starts adding to her notes.
Continue.
Tread, prowl, mosey.
What? Where does that one come from?
Hell if I know. It's more slang though, so you don't hear it too much.
So, you've never gone on a mosey?
It's not a noun.
Oh. Anything else?
That's all that comes to mind for that.
Okay, awesome.
She adds the other mentions to her list. Now mosey along, you. Anything else? Doesn't seem all that hard, honestly. Yeah, easy to say as a native speaker of the language, but when you're, a foreigner from the outside looking in, yeah, this is very confusing. This does not make sense. It makes sense to me because I've spoken my whole goddamn life, but I understand that, to foreign tongues, like, this is absurd.
How about large?
Never mind, I just jinxed myself.
We have Dakai and Jindai if you're referring to just size.
Alright, Burnout, sounds good.
Or even Hirobiro if you're talking about the capacity of something.
I said I wasn't a dictionary, but I know this has way too many symptoms. Better just give her the short list.
Well...
You can use enormous, hefty, fast, giant, or even massive. Luckily, they can be used for either of the contexts you mentioned.
Isn't exorbitant one as well?
I don't know, maybe? Yes. Yes, it is. As in, that is an exorbitant amount of money. I'm not Yuri, alright?
Fair. Any slang?
Lardass. Excuse me? What? You asked.
I know, but I wasn't expecting that.
That wasn't aimed at anyone here, if that's what you're concerned about. There's a big storm outside where you are. Yeah, I'm seeing on the forecast it's supposed to snow again where I live on Saturday again. I'm sorry, but you prompted.
Fair point. Just don't say it again, please.
Noted. She writes down more in her notes. Monika, you did bring that on yourself. You really did bring that on yourself.
Well, thanks for the insight anyway. See? You are helpful to us.
I wasn't doubting you, it's just sometimes words get lost in translation.
Well, we'll go over Japanese tomorrow if that's the case. Even I admit it takes some getting used to. At least you can speak it very well.
I guess.
Oh. Something else on your mind?
The table quiets down as everyone else turns their attention to me. While we're on the topic, how's all your English speaking? I already know about yours, Sayori. Look at that face. Oh my goodness. Bonnie's rolling her eyes right now.
Mine's kinda decent. I'm okay at it, but mine's crap.
Natsuki!
Sorry, mine's bad.
You never know until you try.
Rather I don't. I'd rather not, too. How about I go first? Maybe that'll ease things? This is just like the poem day. Couldn't hurt. Go ahead. Monika clears her throat and takes a breath. Hello. God, she's putting on a posh accent. It's great to meet you. My name is Monika. Could I treat you to a cup of coffee? How was that? Show off. Wow, that almost sounds natural. Indeed, you must practice quite often. Well, this is what happens when you go on vacation to Britain. Ooh, wonder what time of year. It's embarrassing at times, but it certainly helps. Explains the accent. God damn it. It is better than an Australian accent. I don't know, I kind of like Australian accents. Yeah. So, who's next? I'll go. Even as she says that, Yuri stalls, fidgeting with her hair. Take your time, Yuri. You can do it! Everybody here believes in you. Yeah, don't rush. Whenever you're ready. Yuri takes a deep breath. Hello. She's quieter than when she speaks normally. Can't get a beat on her accent either. My name is Yuri. I'd like to read books and enjoy nature. Would you like a cup of tea? It's a special brew. She's really struggling with this. God damn. That wasn't bad. You made a good attempt there. Way to go, Yuri! I feel so embarrassed. Sorry I couldn't stop stammering. It's alright. You were just thinking about what you had to say. You just had to really think about the words. Yuri, everyone has to start somewhere. Keep practicing. You'll get the hang of it. Exactly. Alright. Natsuki? She hesitates as all attention lands on her. If you make fun of me, I swear. Relax. You got this. We're all friends here. We won't judge you for it. Fine. Hero. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Yeah, go ahead and laugh. I said I was bad at it. You understand me! Oh my god. That is not the reaction I expected out of Sayori. She's like, finally, someone as bad as I am in English. Sayori hugs Natsuki from behind. Get off! Wait, what are you talking about? English is hard. All we needed was a T instead of a D. And oh my god. The English is hard reference would have been complete. Oh, I accidentally went into the developer menu. I was just trying to hit the screenshot button. English is a very hard language. She can say it's hard properly. Yes, she can. Oh, that's an amazing reference. I wonder if they've seen me make that reference, or if they just came up with that on their own. English is hard. It really is. Oh. I have no words. Don't even have to say anything, dude. Shut up, Ben. You were always picking on me about my English. I just don't want Natsuki feeling bad about it, too. He made fun of you for this? You jerk! Oh, crying out loud. I don't think that's the case here. Quite a few in my class struggle with the enunciation as well. English is tricky, and that says something considering all the rules we have with Japanese.
Exactly, you're just confused. This ain't the worst I've heard.
Same here. It's amusing for a bit, but I can see that people try. Okay, I get it. Want to give us some pointers then? Sure.
This goes on for some time. The rest of the club time is spent on improving each other's speaking, with Monika leading and me verifying at any hiccups. It's not covered or tested in class, but it's a nice related skill on the side. Overall, it was another successful afternoon.
Okay, everyone, I think that will do for today. I'm glad all that was productive. You said we're doing Japanese tomorrow? That's correct. There's quite a bit to go over in that too. Like yesterday, go over your notes and textbooks and highlight what topics you struggle with.
Gotcha. Everyone else agrees.
Other than that, that's it. See you all tomorrow.
Since I more or less didn't take any notes today, I'm first out the door. With no real job for tonight, I can go over my Japanese notes. One more page. I've been at this for about an hour, but I think I'm making progress. My listening and speaking is good enough. My writing and reading, not so much. The 3 different alphabets really make my head spin. It's a lot to memorize. God damn, really? 3 different alphabets. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know shit about the language of anime, so I could not tell you what 3 alphabets there are in Japanese. So yeah, I have no clue. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I do not speak anime. All I can really recall by heart is that the kanji for bird and crow are more or less the same, save for one tiny detail. Besides that little-known fact of having to double-check all the time. It's just starting to feel like a repeat of social studies. Maybe I should take a break. What to do, though? Oh yeah, I was gonna head to the store and stock up. It's dark out, but it's not too late. It should be pretty quiet. Leave a bookmark in my textbook and proceed to head out. What could possibly go wrong? I was right. It's quiet. Guess Thursdays aren't too busy. They're usually not. And I can say that definitively, having worked in a grocery store for over 5 years. Thursdays are usually pretty quiet. Ugh. Unless it's like the day before a major holiday, nothing ever really happens on a Thursday. The most busy we'd ever be is if like our home team was playing on Thursday Night Football or something. What do you need help with? Excuse me, oh my goodness. I shouldn't have had 3 pieces of garlic bread. Then again, this is a small store in the same neighborhood. Not many people come here, even on busy days. Cart in tow, I browse through the aisles. Bread, butter, cereal, milk, fruit, cheese, salad, jelly, steak for next week, maybe some snacks. Should have made a list. Probably gonna forget something. I always forget something. You guys ever have that feeling where it's like you thought about buying something and then later the same day or like the next day when you're there to buy it, you forget what the hell it is you were gonna buy and then you remember when you get home? I hate when that happens. What do you mean? What you sent me? Best I stop thinking about it. Got other things to worry about. Shrugging off what just happened, I carry on getting supplies. Got most of what I need. Time to check out. I head to the counter and the clerk starts scanning my items. Still the same guy. Old, calm, and friendly.
Still recognizes me, too. That's cool. He asked about the girl who left earlier, but I said that I don't know them. I don't feel like answering any questions. Before long, though, I pay up and start heading home. For putting everything away, I hit the books again. Now, where did I leave off? Something about birds? Kanji. God damn it. What now? Bad time? I'm studying. Right. I'll make this quick then. Another contact called me. Does the name Matsuda mean anything to you? I mean, I know somebody of a very similar name who is related to the Pokemon franchise. Masuda. Remind me again? Owner of that nightclub in Uptown? One of the guys who liked us from the old days? We ran security for him? Not ringing a bell. Well, anyways, let's say he has some deep connections. He's not with the mafia, but he knows a lot that goes on, both in and out of town. Like the first job, where it's a quid pro quo thing. We help him, he helps us. What does he want? He's offering honest work, being twofold. A bouncer and a promoter for tomorrow night. One person on the door, and another putting up posters. 8 p.m., but I'd get there early. That said, you might need a second person. A lady friend of yours around? Afraid not. They have some business of their own to deal with. Damn. Well, the job won't be complicated. Pass you on to him anyway. You'll manage. Yeah, anyway, sorry to bother you. Go to the exams. Week after next. Cool. Again, if you need any more help, hit me up. Duly noted. See you later, man. I trust you treat each other fair. Up. Okay, some random text splash. And then we're on to the next day. Those words are just kind of thrown in there for no reason. And now we're back to our regularly scheduled bullshit. Okay. That was random. That was very random. Okay, everyone. Time to go over Japanese. Start going over your notes and what you highlighted in the textbook. Yuri, could I have a quick word? Oh, yes, of course. Okay, we won't be long, guys. What are they going off to talk about? Monika and Yuri head over to the teacher's desk. So, how do we study for this? Honestly, I'm stumped. Yeah, me too. All I recall from class was technique and the 3 scripts. Yeah, so... You know the difference between hiragana and katakana? Hiragana and katakana? The first is for Japanese words, the second's for foreign. Uh-huh, that... And something about hiragana being more commonly used in writing? Uh-huh. Why is that? It's the standard form of Japanese. You can use it with or without kanji, and it's more used for easy reading because of its clarity and understanding when written. And the katakana? As Natsuki said, it's for foreign words, which we adapt. We've borrowed a lot of words from other languages. It's also used for emphasis, onomatopoeia, or even as a style thing. It's just as important as the first one, if not more when we're getting more words each year. Huh. You certainly know your way around this. It helps with my poems. I'm always jumping between the two when trying to find the right ways to express how I'm feeling. Wait. Yeah, I get that. Only time I'm actually putting in effort for writing is actually for the club. The club. Funnily enough, it's usually the reading and writing that I struggle with. And speaking and listening takes just fine. Reading takes more work, and writing even more so. Part of the reason why I'm used to manga more than other books. Seriously? How'd you make it this far? Never had to read or write much, until I joined your club, that is. What's so hard about it for you anyway? Associating the characters with the sounds, especially when there's over 8,000 of them.
You'd expect someone like me to struggle a bit when they're used to the Roman alphabet.
Yeah, if you're an idiot.
Why do I bother explaining?
Hold on! I think we've been trying to approach this wrong. We're in a literature club, right? Right? Literature is just the application of language. Writing poems, reading novels, manga. We've been practicing all along.
So the real studying was the friends we made along the way. God damn it. God damn it, Sayori. Oh my god. What are you even doing, Maud? Holy sheep shit, she's right!
Ben!
Sorry.
Hold on. Were we just overthinking this? Pretty much. Gee. So I guess we can write poems to practice.
Well, you know what they say. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Huh?
Oh. Might have been a different word.
Whatever. I'm just surprised you didn't figure this out.
I have a lot on my mind. She looks like she doesn't believe me. Monika and Yuri rejoin the table, an all-knowing smile on the president's face.
Hit the nail on the head, Sayori. Today's session wasn't just to study, but also to remind us the importance of literature. As Sayori said, it's just the practice of applying language to written work. Novels, manga, poems, it's all valid. Which brings me to my next point. Another poem assignment. Oh, come on! Why now? Now, hold on. We'll be doing this one a little differently. I had a discussion with one of my teachers over this, and he's agreed to offer some help. Use techniques from class and your textbooks to aid in writing your poem. Structure and plan it like an essay, but write about whatever you want. Then, on Monday, I'll collect them and hand them over to him for analysis and feedback, which I'll try to get back to you before next weekend. Sound good?
Everyone nods.
Okay. I'm sorry for the short notice. The thought literally crossed my mind last night. So to make up for that, we're back to club for the rest of the day, so go and do whatever you want.
Yuri and Natsuki quietly move away. And the rest of the weekend went by in a flash. Besides Ironclad stopping by to take the files and me working on my poem, nothing really happened. He didn't seem to say much when he was there, just caught up on stuff, took the files, and left. It's so unlike him. Granted, he doesn't say much normally, but he just didn't have much substance to what little he had. Can't really fault the guy. Jason's probably putting responsibilities on him. That or Danny Boy is in one of his moods and is taking his anger out on him. Can't say. Hope he can make sense of those files for our case. More importantly, I hope he's alright.
Ben! How many times are you going to space out today?
Approximately 15. I'm on number 8, so give me a break. Sorry. Say again?
Your poem.
Right, gotcha. I retrieved the poem from my bag and handed it over.
Thank you.
It must be Monday in-game now. I have no way of knowing.
I'll take these over to that teacher I talked about. In the meantime, you all get started on the math study.
Oh no.
I'll be back in a bit. Oh, hello. Oh, hey, Hikari. Hey. Wanted to see the club again? Sort of. I heard you were about to study, so I figured I could help you guys out. Math is tricky for a lot of students, so what about the council? They can manage without me for a day or two. All the admin stuff is wearing me down. Just about funding and management of resources. Feels corporate sometimes.
Yes. That's how leadership works. It's very boring sometimes. But you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I feel you. I prefer to help students personally rather than dictate them through an elite. I mean, you experienced how well that went with Kyle. And this is why you're a good friend, Hikari. Oh. Anyway, I gotta take care of something first, so help out the others for now. Gotcha. Cool, I'll be right back.
Monika leaves and Hikari joins the group.
Hikari! Hey, Sayori.
Hey!
Ben. Sup? Natsuki. Yuri, wasn't it? Yeah, she's just shy. Right. Anyway, let's get right to it. What shall we start with first? Algebra? Geometry?
I would pick geometry between the two because between the two, I was much better at algebra than geometry. I sucked at geometry. Used to have an extremely bad habit of recording overnight with my PC. After deleting multiple video files that were over 24 hours, I just restored like half of your PC storage. Yeah, I can imagine a 24-hour recording is a pretty long-ass recording. Especially depending on what you're recording, that's gonna eat up a lot of gigs, dude. Like, goddamn, that's crazy. 2/5 of it? Still, that's a lot of storage those video files were taking up. Yeah, people don't realize just how big video files get. That's why broadcasting is so much nicer than recording, because you don't have to worry about that storage space so much. Well, which is easier? Which is easier, I'd say, depends on who you are. It's not that simple. Why don't you start, Sayori?
What?
Don't you start, Sayori.
What? Not confident in that field.
Yeah, or you can be like Brad and just keep getting more storage. I know, Brad, the amount of storage you have is just ridiculous. Sorta.
He's not.
Sayori!
It's true, though. It's just numbers.
Easier said than done, Natsuki. Hey, tell that to the rocket scientists. Besides, do I look like a numbers guy?
No, but you look like an idiot. Hey, come on now. Why don't we start with calculus? It's claimed to be the most challenging by some accounts.
Yes, calculus can go bite me. Thank God Yuri has enough sense to stay on task.
Huh, good point. I forgot how annoying that was. Calculus it is then. Let's do this, team. Okay, turn to chapter 4, page 173. There's some questions that cover most of the topic.
Everyone flicks through their textbooks. This goes on for some time. Monika returns.
I'm back. Sorry that took so long. I got dragged into a discussion about my grades. It wasn't anything bad, was it? No, just an overview of how I'm doing. I've got it all handled. Okay. How's everything going here? Badly.
Since Hikari joined us, we've been trying to push through the questions. Even with some pointers she gave us, it's still a major chore for some and a headache for others.
Why do we have to follow such a long process for a basic answer?
Now you know how I feel.
I know!
Sarah and I are in the ladder. Tell you what, I'll buy you a snack when you...
Huh? Snack?
When you've made it to question 8.
But I'm only on question 3!
That's the point! Exactly.
That'll take hours!
So it'll be worth it, right? God damn it, Sayori.
Sayori, look back over your workings for the ones you've already done. Pick apart the equations, adapt them to the current problem.
She does need a cookie.
Take it slow. Think it through.
Yep, what I need to do when I play chess. That's why I did so badly when I played chess in the server against Monika the other night recently, and I got destroyed like 3 games to none. I wasn't really thinking about all my moves. I was just sort of playing what looked best after like maybe 10 seconds of thought. You can't do that in chess. Unless you're playing like a rapid game, which I am not geared to play rapid. So I shouldn't try to do that against Monika.
I'm sure you'll manage. Yuri, are you always this stoic? To a degree. Math may be a challenge, but I try not to let it get to me too much. Following the approach steadily and staying focused is what gets me through it effectively. Stark contrast to how you are with people. Well, yes, but no, I understand. Staying calm is an essential skill to practice. The last thing you want to do is use up exam time panicking or worrying. Maintaining that calm state as you go through the questions is key. Keep it up, Yuri.
You got the right stuff, Yuri.
I wish more people were like you, Hikari. Knowing what to do, how to do it. Oh, please, I'm far from perfect. Being fair and objective comes with being on the council. Something tells me you're more than that with us. Well, yeah, you guys are genuinely nice people. Not him, right?
This girl just can't resist, huh?
Well, Ben hasn't given me a reason to seriously doubt him.
What about when I beat the shit out of Kyle at the fair?
That was just my serious council act. I kinda had to when there was all those people staring. I still bailed you out, didn't I?
Touché.
Anyway, the same goes for the rest of you. I may be committed to my position, but I'm glad we're on the same side.
Monika grabs her from the side.
That makes 2 of us. Monika.
That came out of nowhere.
Tangent aside, shall we get back to it? Yeah! I'm all fired up now. I'll get these questions done in no time.
3 hours later. Well, that didn't take long. Yes! Oh, best Monika face in modding. Oh, yes, I love that face. Just give me a minute. Just soaking in that beautiful face. God damn it, she's so cute.
You heard her. Let's do it!
That pep talk from Hikari seemed to have boosted the whole club's morale. We blitzed through the calculus questions, addressing everyone's concerns and issues with the topic. We even had some time left to get started on another one, that being geometry. Good choice. The camaraderie is still going strong, and I hope it stays that way. As we finish up for the day and leave the club room, Hikari has a sudden idea.
I've just remembered. I've got some spare time since I finished most of my assignments over the weekend. If you want, you could all come over to my place to chill and study some more.
We hardly know you, though. Why?
Only if we can order pizza. Do you have to ask?
Stop it, you're making Sayori drool.
Pizza party!
I'm in.
Well, helping each other out further certainly wouldn't hurt. Yeah, can't say no to that. Let's go!
Head for the stairs and I feel my phone buzz in my pocket. Weed pizza? Stop it. It's bad enough we have weed gummies and shit. I don't want weed pizza. That's not something that should exist. What? What does he want this time?
Ben, you coming?
It's just her. Everyone else must have gone ahead. Not quite yet. I had a change of plans.
Something come up?
Sort of. Shouldn't take me long. Could you tell Natsuki to give me directions when I'm done? I'll call her.
Oh, sure thing. We'll see you later then.
Sure.
Hikari heads down the stairs and making sure she's a fair distance away, I answer. Oh. Oh, we're over here again. Of course he fucking does. He narrowed down a location of damning evidence that would be valuable to the case. It's apparently tied to some other dealings Mason did in secret with the Mafia, including getting my dad killed. Any of that proof will back up the claims and greatly help challenge Mason's presidency. Though I've been told I have to be fast. With the Reaper's contract downtime coming soon, Ironclad's worried we won't get it in time. So here I am, roaring up the mountains to a secluded area in the northern wilderness just to snap some pics. I'm told it'll be dark, so I'm bringing a flashlight. Better not be too far. It's gonna be sundown soon. Why the fuck couldn't he do this again? So we're out here again. Alright, this looks like the place. Not gonna lie, this forest is starting to creep me out. Let's make this quick. Barely seeing this place. Flashlight helps, not by much. What the hell are we doing in a tunnel like this anyway? Take it slow. Don't want to trip over something and lose my one source of light. Following the snaking tunnels leads me to a door. Better yet, it seems unlocked. Well, I have nothing else to go on. Famous last words. I gently open the door. Yeah, okay. This looks promising. Some sort of cabin or shelter. Perfect place to store sensitive info or to lie low. From the state of the place, it looks like it's been recently used. Occupied, even. Question is, where would... What the... Wait. Fuck! It was a trap. To be continued. Okay, so that's the end of the mod. Okay. So that's the end of chapter 2. Yeah. I always say that as a joke whenever I see the phrase "I gently open the door," because a lot of mods like to use that phrase whenever there's a door and like they want to build up to like something potentially bad about to happen. I didn't mean it in the literal sense. Like, goddamn. Yeah, dude, no wonder Ironclad didn't say much to us when he was collecting shit. He was setting us up that whole time. And there was no Chapter 3. Like I said, this Chapter 2 release came out like a year ago. I don't even know if there is a Chapter 3 in the works. I haven't seen anything on the developers Reddit page about it. I haven't seen any announcements or anything talking about it. Like it's in the works. I have no idea. So, that is going to be it for Motorcycle Club. At least for now. Whether or not there will be more to this, I don't know. Final thoughts? This is one of the most absurd ideas I've ever seen executed in a mod. And the mod actually does like a fairly decent job of it. It was very entertaining, I will say that, even if the story is kind of hard to follow. It doesn't exactly show a lot of the best moments. I think the mod could definitely understand the phrase show don't tell a little better. Because there's some stuff I would have loved to have rather seen rather than just read about. Particularly stuff with the gang. A lot of stuff related to that. That would have been very nice to see.
But, yeah. Whether or not there will be a chapter 3 to this, I have no idea. So, I guess, looking at the mod request page, I'm gonna look at the request channel, because I think there's been some new mods y'all have put in there. Yeah, y'all requested our castle walls and switcheroo recently, back in October. So not recently, so I'm gonna add those to the request list. Okay, I put our castle walls on there already. Surprised I haven't been asked about those sooner. And you know what? The 2 Christmas heist mods are on the list, so I might put those on the next mod request poll. Alright, so I can take Motorcycle Club off the list. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna leave it on there and put an asterisk next to it, because that is for mods that I'm marking as must play once released. So yeah, once there's new stuff for any of the mods that I have under that asterisk, you know, I have to cover it. And that is, at this point, Motorcycle Club, My Best Friend is a Ghost, and A Flash of Pink. Oh, that also applies to when Take-Two gets an update. Yeah, so I really gotta think about what mods I'm gonna put on the poll next. Let's see. I'm thinking, looking at it right now, it's a story where Sayori comes back as a ghost. And I think it's a mod that leaves a lot to be desired. So let's see, I'm thinking the next poll I make, I'm gonna put Absolution, Christmas Heist, Project Outsider, and Our Castle Walls on there, because I kind of want to do a Yuri mod. So, yeah. You'll know what I end up deciding on once I post the poll for the next mod request. So if you're not part of the server and you want to be part of the vote that helps decide what mods end up on the channel, you're going to want to join the Discord server. And by the way, if, you know, if you don't get in within like a day or so, then just message me or anyone on my mod team. Just be like, hey, I'm trying to join the server. Because, we get quite a few people, we don't really... we get quite a few people we don't recognize from the streams. And it's like... we're just like, if I don't recognize the name at all... we have like the introduction there for a reason. Just saying. Sure you can. Sure you can. Just pick the mod. You'll just pick the mod that sounds the most interesting to you. You don't have to vote for the poll, but like I said, if you want to be part of what mod ends up on the channel for the request series, which is what we do every Wednesday, then yeah, you're gonna want to vote. Anyway, I'm kind of just rambling at this point. Yeah, so I'm glad I did not pull a secret pain a secret pain with this mod. I was really worried I did the same thing that I did to Chapter 1, which would have been really embarrassing. So while this is a shorter session than I may have expected, yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. I might come back to this someday when I have a little bit and just look at the Monika route. But, yeah, maybe I'll do that in the server one of these days. Just look at the Monika route for this mod. But yeah, I've got some stuff I want to catch up on, and I want to dive into the Scarlet and Violet DLC, since that just dropped. I want to check that out. I wonder what happens if we take other routes. I don't think a whole lot changes. I do know with Sayori and Monika, though, those ones actually do have CGs for them. So we kind of got gipped going Natsuki route, because Natsuki route and Yuri route don't have any CGs. I can't tell you that right now. Anyway, I'm gonna go set some stuff up. I finally got the info to set up car payments for the car that I bought. Oh, definitely, Brad. I definitely think Monika route would have been better. Yeah, like I said, maybe I'll showcase that in the server one of these days. Yeah, maybe I'll play it in the server one of these days, the Monika route. And then just like post it as a little bonus episode on the channel. Let me know if you all want that. Put that in the comments if that's something you want. The car that I bought a couple of weeks ago when I had to replace my car, there was a whole thing about that. I don't know if you were part of the channel when that was all going down. Yeah, that was last month. Towards the end of the month, actually. No, it's actually been about a month. Yeah, shit went down. Yeah, that's pretty big. Anywho, I'm kind of just rambling at this point. Good. I still gotta watch the full video of the chart that you dropped. I watched the first bit of it, but I didn't finish it. So, I'm gonna do that as well. I gotta get caught up on Zach's mod. That dropped. There's a bunch of other mods that have dropped that I want to cover at some point. I gotta set up my car payments. There's the Scarlet and Violet DLC. Like, I'm telling you, there's a lot of shit I want to do. So, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. Carbon Big Wing. Anyway, we can chat in the VC since it's only like 1:36 for me right now. And I have another night shift tomorrow, so I'm going to be firmly fucking up my sleep schedule over the next like 4 hours. So, yeah, if you're a part of the server, then I will see you guys in the VC in a little bit. But for the YouTube audience, thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble at the end here. And yeah, if I do cover any of the other routes, I'll just upload them separately. So, I will see you guys next week with whatever the next mod request ends up being. So until then, take care.